Hey guys, hey Leslie, Matrix. Sorry, I had some technical difficulties. I'm gonna try it on my computer. There's literally so many to choose from. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out which one's the best one. Stephanie, Brandy, hi love. Okay, let's turn Taylor. And then when Evan comes in, hi guys. I wanted to join Discord with it. You know, I don't use my Discord. I was never able to figure it out. Chels, my beautiful, amazing mod, did it for me. I've never been able to figure it out. And I never go over there. I forget. I absolutely positively forget to go over there all the time. So, the best places is here and obviously TikTok to find me. Okay, videos. It's just, the whole thing is just disturbing. So I'll give it a few minutes, wait for everyone to come in. If you guys can hit the like button on your way in. Thank you so much. Good evening. Yeah, it's just too many places right now. I barely have enough time to do just TikTok. But Chelsea did the Discord for me for a while. Just not my thing. No, I don't want to leave. What do you mean? Oh, no, yeah, I do want to leave work. So, the video we were just talking about, excuse me, is I don't want to be on too late because I just ate really fast, so I know I'm going to be really tired here soon. And I'm going to want to go to bed. But, hi guys. Hi Leah. Hey Sean. Put Mom. Took me a second to find the like, but oh, I so appreciate you guys. I can barely figure it out myself over here too. We finally, the last live we did, we figured out how to do for people to join the memberships. We figured that, well, I didn't figure it out, but somebody walked people through, so we figured that out. And then the super sticker, we figured that out because I got super stickers. And I figured out those are different than super chat. So you guys are teaching me as we go, and it's been working out. I know it's well past your bedtime, sir. Okay, so I'm going to show a few different, it's so much. I know, Boxer Mom. Wait, did you say you have a iPhone or an Android or desktop? Hey guys. If not, I'll gift you one. As soon as I get to 50, we're at 25. So as soon as I get 50, then I'll gift you one. Or I'll try to look it up. Let me this weekend look it up, because I'm not going to do anything with that right now until we get to 50. Okay. You guys, it's so bad. This is only going to be just a small mix of it. It's so bad that there's legitimately video compilations of her just talking. And let me tell you guys, the video that I'm going to show you is when she has 2 kids in the home with her, right? 3 kids are out of the home. She gets to see them, I think, once a month. The oldest child is between 2 and 3 in these videos, and the other one is 1 and under. 1 and under. And I'll tell you when she's talking to the girl and the boy, okay? And everything she does and says, and this is one thing that really irks my, excuse me, irks my nerve, is when you tell a child, mine, this is mine, everything is mine, get out of my room, get out of my space, get out of my, thank you, what is that? Oh, future Mrs. Smoke. I'm so blind I can't see. Thank you so much, love. Oh my god, and that looks just like my cat too. When you tell kids that, how are they ever supposed to feel at home? Right? They live in a house then at that point, not a home. That should be their home. Now, I'm all for parents having their space, right? Hi, love. They should have, like, their bedroom, for instance, should be a space. Now, mind you, she lives in a 3-bedroom apartment. She has 2 rooms. She has 5 kids. She has her bedroom, and another bedroom is used for the office, and the other one is set up for the 5 kids. To me, that just says a lot about the type of mom, right? So I'm gonna play this one first. Let me know if you guys can hear it, okay?
You're taking that from her. You keep giving it to her and taking it from her. Here, Carlani, you can have this water bottle. Here.
Can you guys hear it okay? The screaming is astronomical. The kids scream all of the time because they get no attention because she is always in her life. She does live sometimes for 8, 10, 12 hours. Okay? All right, so now I know you guys can hear. I'm going to let play.
Here. Y'all, they be fighting now. Now they be fighting. AJ, give me that. Give it to me now. Healthy.
Now, let me preface this because I can't show it because this is on YT, and we're on YT. I got a violation for the last live because that technically, even though it was a YT film, it was of a TikTok. Anyways, oh honey, they've been involved. They have been involved. They're over there all the time. All the time. Nothing happens. Not a thing. Even the night she was wilding out with a knife walking around. I'll try to find that video. I'll put a thing together for us to go over and watch this stuff. It's mind-boggling to me. They've done nothing. They were just there again the other day. And then she gets on the live and she's like, You guys think they're gonna take my kids from me? They're not. I can yell and scream at my kids all I want to, which you can, right? You can if they're in trouble, they're doing something. No, you're not going to disrespect me in my house. I told you to do something, now you're gonna do it. But just like this right here, this situation, where she's like, give it to me, give me that. The kid doesn't give it to her. And she just turns and goes right back to talking to the live. Well, what did the kid learn? He doesn't have to give it to you. He doesn't have to listen to you. He doesn't have to respect you. And not only that, he's going to turn her, he's smart. He's going to turn her words back around on her. She says all the time, leave me alone. You leave me alone. Get away from me. What does he do? He tells her all the time. And then he calls her a big back. He's like, leave me alone, big back. Leave me alone. Get out of my space. Get away from me. He uses her words against her. Okay, I'm going to play some more.
What indicates drugs? What? You don't have headphones. There's no headphones because your headphones are not charged.
So mind you, she knows she's going to come on live, right? She calls an iPad or a tablet an EC. I don't know why. So she tells him, get on your EC and leave me alone. Boxer mom, I tell you, the first time I heard it, mind you, she was well over 300 pounds. She's taken some shot or whatever, so she's down to like 250 pounds or something. I don't know. So when he calls her big back, it just cracks me up. Anyways, so she gets on the live and she says, now go take your EC and go sit your ass down on the couch and leave me alone. But they're not allowed to play any music because on YouTube you get copywritten. So wouldn't you think if you're going to go on live for a while that you would have his tablet charged, his headphone charged, snack ready, everything set up, because he's at the age now to where he should be able to be set up for an hour for her to go and do her live and her have her time while the little one's sleeping, whatever. But she doesn't do any of that. She'll eat before she feeds them, etc. So now she's told him to go get his tablet, go sit down, but you can't play it and you don't have headphones. Her name is Olivia.
What indicates what?
Oh, okay, sorry. Last time I'm going to stop it. Sorry, but I need you guys to have context. She's asking what indicates drugs. Because she has admitted to using the cocaine. Okay? That's her DOC. And she says that she can't help that we're a bunch of pussies because we can't handle a little Diet Coke in our life. What? And she didn't pass the drug test, which is why, one of the reasons I believe why her other kids were taken away from her, amongst many other things. Yeah, that's what she's talking about right here. Is when she asks us, I'll run just a little bit, when she's like, define drugs. Define what you mean by that.
What? No. I don't think they work. I think that they're dead, AJ. You better get all irritated now. You did it. Hey, go put that pot back. That's one of the heavy ones. You don't play with that one. Should be playing with none of them.
So why is it out where they can get it?
Mommy buy you iPad, okay, Kailani?
That's the baby.
You're so mean. You're always taking it away from her. Why you do that? You weren't even worried about it, dude.
That's the 2-year-old.
No, that's rude. I already had my reckless days, you guys. I'm not being... Stop trying to take it from her. You're going to get a pow-pow. You're not listening to me. You need to listen.
See, some of the things that she's doing, like right here, is not bad, right? But that's how she talks to him all of the time. Yeah, you guys don't spam in here. I do have mods in here. They'll handle it. But it's the way that it's done, right? Put the damn phone down. But it gets worse. We're starting slow. It's about to get bad.
Shay, it's her channel. Hey, get over here. Get over here, little girl, before you fall.
That right there, that was to her baby at the time who was 10 months old. That, hey, get over here right now. That was to her child who was 10 months old at the time. 10 months. Maybe 11. We're talking about Olivia.
She's...
Why is everybody putting up with ads like it's 2010?
I know, a commercial.
It's 2025, guys. Just use Pi. This Chrome extension takes 5 seconds to set up, and
And the other thing, too, that she does, first of all, I get everybody parents differently. Grasp it. I understand it. But when we parent, especially younger kids, we're setting them up for future, for their life, right? These kids, matter of fact, earlier today, while I was driving Delta, it was 5 o'clock my time, which means it was 7 o'clock her time. She was on live. She was just in her live. She says, all right, I got to go because this piece of shit, he needs to take a nap. He was taking a nap at 7 p.m. So he will get up from his nap, she said, about 9:30. They stay up until about 4 in the morning and then go to bed and wake up around 1 or 2 in the afternoon. He's 3. He's going to start school in 2 years. Like, can you imagine being their neighbor? She lives in an apartment. Can you imagine being the neighbor? Both kids scream nonstop because that's all they hear is screaming. And she yells all the time. There's no talking. There's no talking. It's all yelling. It's crazy. I will continue.
Don't you dare. If you do that, you're gonna get smacked. Don't you dare do that. You'll get smacked right on the booty. So you better not do that. What? No. Kailani? Oh my God. I guess it's time. What? Don't you dare. Put it down, as a matter of fact.
That's the baby again, the 1-year-old.
And they're all really nice, and they became my homegirls too, you know? So, what the hell? Give me that goddamn lollipop. Give it to me. No. You're being rude. Don't snatch the phone from her. Take this and go in the room right now.
So what'd she just do? Right? This is like parenting 101. I'm no parenting specialist. But apparently, he had a lollipop. The baby, he took the phone from the baby. She snatched it out, the lollipop out of the hand. Don't you snatch it? Granted, he should have been disciplined and or talked to about snatching the phone. And then she hands him the lollipop right back and says, now go to your room. What did he learn? He can do whatever he wants to. He's still going to get exactly what he wants. And
if
then
you
he
don't
gets...
stay in the room, I'm going to take this away from you.
Shove it off to the room.
Butt munch. Don't call nobody a butt munch. You're just like in one of your moods, dude, where you're just walking around being rude as all can be.
It's filthy.
You better watch your mouth. You better watch yourself before you wreck yourself. I keep telling him that. Hey, do it again. I'm gonna pop that butt. I'm gonna pop that butt so good. I'm gonna pop that butt. Don't you dare.
Oh, Pup Mom, you would be surprised. It's absolutely mind-boggling to me that she's been doing this for like 9 years. Now, when she first came out, I watched her. She kind of blew up a little bit because she was on food stamps. She was with her child's father. She was pregnant, and she did stuff all of the time of like, you know, she would do these food stamp hauls. They were kind of rage baity, but then she would, live. But then she would do things like how to make your meals stretch, how to do budget-friendly, you know, family meals, how to do like, she's really talented with makeup and that type of stuff. So she would do videos on that, how to do your nails at home so you can save money. That's how she blew up. And that's when she was interesting. And then she just turned into nothing but drama. She ended up getting divorced because she was bouncing around. You know, everybody was getting it. They got divorced. She ended up losing the kids, and now she has 2 kids by 2 different men, younger kids. Their dads are not in their life at all. Never even seen the kids. And now this is how she parents. She didn't parent the other kids. Well, technically, she just said, she's like, I don't know how to potty train, because her son is 3. He's still not potty trained. She's like, I don't know how to potty train. My ex potty trained my kids. I've never had to potty train a kid. The little girl she turned 1 in December. She just started walking like 3 days ago. Because the child's always left in the thing. She leaves the kids in the apartments and leaves and goes on walks. She was gone for like an hour the other day. And just leaves them on live. Leaves them in the apartment. It blows my mind. Mind you, they're 3 and 1. No. Not vegan.
You need to get that oral hot. Go put in the trash now. I swear to God, AJ, go to sleep now. You do my language.
It's always go to sleep.
Pisses me off.
Always go to sleep.
Stop, hush. They learn so. She would have took her butt right back to sleep if they didn't open that damn door. AJ, get off my bed. Go sit down and finish your apples. Mind your
Nothing.
business. Damn, dude.
They've been there so much.
Mama, it's okay. Hell to the no.
These kids were sick for like 2 months. And I mean sick. Like one time the little girl, she was only like 6, 7 months old. She was coughing so bad. She was on live. She just let the baby just cough until eventually it literally looked like the baby stopped coughing. And everyone in her lives like, get the baby. She's like, she's fine, she's fine, she's fine. And then all of a sudden she's like, oh God, whatever. And then the little boy was sick too. For the longest time, he'd start coughing. She'd be like, oh my God, AJ, I swear to God. And then sure enough, he'd throw up. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sick of that. Like, he was 2. Get off the live. Like, social media is destroying the way we are parenting. How are either one of these kids going to have any type of positive relationship in their life? And she talks so much crap about her ex-husband and his new wife. Those 3 kids went from doing terrible in school. One had, I think, or I don't know if it was 1 or all 3, had 55 absent days and like 30 tardies or something like that. They did nothing. All they ever do is stay in the apartment. Same now. They don't leave. They get to go to the dollar store and McDonald's periodically, maybe a couple times a month. That's it. Besides that, they stay in this apartment. They get divorced. He gets custody of the kids. All 3 of the kids on a roll. Perfect attendance. The little boy is in football. He is an amazing football player. The youngest daughter, she does cheer and dance. She's gotten all sorts of awards. The oldest daughter is in basketball. They are doing fantastic. They live a great life. They're always out doing activities. But you ask her, they're miserable. They hate their life. Absolutely hate their life. They just, all those smiles and stuff, that's just them just making believe they have to. Like last summer, she had them. Now, she's mixed black and white. Her husband is full black. Her kids all have coarse textured hair. So last summer, she had her 30 days with him. Her oldest daughter, for 30 days, she never washed or brushed her hair and let her swim every day. By the time that baby went back to her daddy's house, her stepmom had to spend hours going through and trying to get it all untangled for them to take to get it braided. Her response was, you wanted them, you deal with it, not my problem, not my problem, I don't care. You wanted to be a mom, you wanted to be a stepmommy so bad, you wanted to be the maid, so be the maid and take care of her hair, it's not my problem. And she just doesn't see what is wrong. She just doesn't see what is wrong with this entire situation. It's just disgusting.
Ah! Don't you dare get in there. You are too big. Shut that damn drawer. I'm so sure I'm telling Kailani not to do it. That doesn't mean you do it. Yeah, you done messed up the damn drawer. Leave it alone. Both of you guys do not play in the damn drawer. What the hell you guys think this is? AJ, back up. Back up. Where's the tops of this? AJ, get away from your sister, please. Stop it. Okay, get out. Get out of my kitchen. Both of you need to get out.
Wait, what, Amy? Toxic's kitten was... What? I watched her live on break. And she was sad and people were saying that Yazzie broke up with her. Oh my god, no way. Right, Boxer Mom. I am RS player. Yeah, how did you know? Is that obvious? God dang it. I should contact my surgeon. Fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. I swear some people are so stupid. God damn, dumb idiot. Anyways, we'll watch a little bit more of this, but you guys get a gist now of what I'm talking about. Mind you, this is the same lady that I was talking about that just had a random that was in the shower the day I had the socks and I got banned. Same lady.
Get this out of here, AJ. You're making more of a mess. Put your shoes where they go, right now. Put them by the door now. He's making more of a mess.
Mind you, when she was talking about he's going to make more of a mess, she was fake packing the house because she wasn't going anywhere. Oh, I think I know what one this one is. Hold on.
Stop putting stuff in that bag. Give me that bag. Right now. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Go lay down now. Go lay down. Sorry, ma'am. We don't have that product. Or we just sold the... Stop turning the lights off! My son irritates my soul.
Irritates my soul.
Don't turn that light off. Don't do it.
Destiny, we're talking about this lady. Her name is Liv or Liv's Life or Love Liv or something on YouTube. We're only talking about it because she was on TikTok live last night with a guy, and the guy was very interested in her son. And within, what, guys, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, she let him have a conversation with the kid. She knew the child's he knew the child's first and last name. He knew her first, last, and middle name, and she told him what state she lives in. The dude was like obsessed with the kid. He's like, oh, I like the sound of his voice. And she stands up and she's got, as typical, she's never fully clothed here. She sits up and he's like, okay, can you move over? Can I see him again? It's disgusting. It's sad. It's hard. I don't understand how that's allowed to happen on TikTok. God forbid I show a sock. But nonetheless, you know, all jokes aside, this is happening. It's reminded me very much of Stella and how Stella did nothing, did not react. She let this go on for 10 minutes. This guy keep asking about her son. put the boy back in the camera. Let me talk to the boy. And she did. And then someone was saying, well, maybe she'd be fine with it or whatever. And then I was explaining to them how she talks to her son. There's never no conversing like this. Everything is just bashing the child at all times. It's get out of my house, get out of my room, that's my room, get out of my kitchen, get out of my this. I can't stand you, you work my soul. I swear to God, if you're my first kid, I would never have another. You guys keep asking about CPS. Hold on. I'm going to show you just this one last part. Let me see if I can find it. It was alive. CPS actually showed up while she was on live just the other day. Just the other day. Here it is. Let me fast forward to when it happened. First of all, and this is how she's dressed at all times.
Yeah.
And
I mean, adults are
this is very close.
An adult can consent to what they
Okay.
want. Put that, get that stool now and go put it back in the bathroom. Him and this God forsaken stool.
Okay, hold on. Let me show you this. Because I want to show you the interaction and the fear in him,
Sorry,
too.
both of my kids look like yesterday. Y'all want to see both my kids looking like yesterday? Adrian's wearing the same thing he was wearing yesterday. And so is Potty. Sorry, both of my kids look like yesterday.
Okay, so mind you, when she did this, I think she says it was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The kids are in the same clothes, everything as they were yesterday. Means they played, they did whatever, they went to sleep. They just woke up at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they're in the exact same clothes. CPS actually came knocking at the door. I think she said like 11 or 12. They were still sleeping, so she wasn't going to get up. And she wears clothes like this or less when all of her kids are around. What are you teaching your daughters? Blows my mind. But I want you guys to just look at the little boy when she does this here in a second.
Y'all want to see both my kids looking like yesterday? Adrian's wearing the same thing he was wearing yesterday. And so is Potty. They didn't take a bath last night because it was weird night.
Okay, watch this.
And I don't really care how y'all feel about it. Feel however you want to feel. Go ahead and make a whole dedicated live to the fact that my kids didn't bathe last night. Stop! Yeah. I mean, adults are consenting. You know what I mean? Adult can consent to what they want to. Get that stool now and go put it back in the bathroom. Him and this God-forsaken stool.
You guys see the way he looks and he like tries to like move around. It's just, there's just so much. She didn't show him at all for the first year of his life. He was never seen. She didn't talk about him. There just seemed to be no connection. And now this is the only connection. And it's all negative and it's all wrong and it's heartbreaking. And that video on TikTok Live to me just made it a million times worse. Again, maybe she just didn't grasp, I guess. I don't know how you didn't grasp. But dang it, how is TikTok not grasping? I wish I knew, Corona. I wish I knew. And then to have 5. Oh, he's terrified of her. Absolutely terrified of her. And then she just forces them to go to sleep. Like whenever she just wants alone time, they magically just go to sleep. Those kids sleep a lot. The best he ever behaved is when he was in daycare. Somebody, I don't know if it was her mom or whatever, because remember, she doesn't work. She has no money. She was paying $125 a week for childcare, which is amazing, by the way. That's an amazing price for an unpotty trained 3-year-old. That kid was so good because he was getting all of his energy out. They don't leave this house. They only leave the house once or twice a month. All their groceries are delivered, food is delivered. A couple times a month, they go out of the house, they go to the Dollar Tree. He goes to his mom all the time, begs, please, can we go to the Dollar Tree? Can we go to the McDonald's? Can we go to the park? Can we go somewhere? Anywhere. Just let me out of the house. The other day, he's 3. She let him, they were sitting outside. She was talking to some guy drinking, and she wanted to go inside. She asked the neighborhood kid, she's like, can you keep an eye on him for a second? She goes inside, just leaves the 3-year-old outside with the other neighborhood kids. Crazy. We are talking about Liv. Yeah, it is frustrating. As you guys know, it says here, CPS was banging down my door. This time, she did mute it. But CPS has been there 3 other times, and she didn't mute it. She left it plain. One time, she said somebody came at her door, and she comes out with a knife, and she's wheeling around. She's like, I wish you would come again, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and this will really piss you off if kids aren't your thing. She also has a dog. She has a dog named Suki. Cute dog. Puppy. Maybe a year and a half. Big dog. That dog is in the kennel constantly. She says, I can't handle a dog and AJ. They're both just too much together. They just tear shit up and just get into everything. So the dog gets to go out and go on quick 5-10 minute walks a couple times a day. And then sometimes in the Texas heat, she lets it sit out on the back patio. Besides that, the dog is kenneled at all times. Well, I can tell you why the dog and AJ act like that. Because they are full of energy. They need to get out. They need to have, I say all the time, structure, discipline, routine, schedule, patience, and love. That is what you need in order to raise a good child. And she doesn't work. This is what she does for a living, is YouTube. That's what she does for a living. So how is it that you're not sitting down on the floor with the kids? How is it that your kids don't know basic things that they should know at their age? Because there's no communication going on with the kids. If it is, it's yelling, it's screaming, it's cursing. Her son probably says, I don't know, watch a video. All the time, the kid's like, please stop cussing. Please don't cuss. Please don't say bad words. Because he says it, and then he gets smacked for saying it. He called her a fat bitch one day. So she smacked him. Well, he said that because she was just talking on her YouTube to somebody. She feels like everybody that doesn't come on camera, she thinks she's the most beautiful of them all. And so she said, I bet you're a fat bitch. That's why you won't come on camera, or you don't have a profile picture, whatever. Okay, so the baby being 3, he repeated it. Of course. Children, yep, need structure, love, positive reinforcement. It literally blows my mind how many times they have been there and they have done nothing. They even showed a video. Now you guys know me, I will always give grace where grace is due. They were at a park and her oldest son did a flip or something on like this balance beam type bar, and he fell wrong. He could have very easily been hurt very bad with a broken neck or a spinal injury, something, the way he fell. She was recording and she was like, oh no, she got up and she went over there and nothing really happened. Like, to her it wasn't a big deal. She didn't make a big deal out of it. And I can see that because when you're watching it in real time, you can't see that. But everyone else obviously slowed it down, zoomed it in, and you can see the way he landed could have been very, very serious. So CPS came that time as well. You're so dramatic. I'll be in bed in a minute. My cat. And so it's just a lot, and she's overwhelmed. And when her older in my opinion, when her older 3 come, oh, it's party time. She makes them do everything. We'll have to do it another day, but she'll be like, Robin, get the bottle. Robin, get the diaper. Robin, get this. Robin, get this. Robin, why don't you have your baby? Robin, why don't you have the... How about Robin get to spend some time with her mom? How about the other kids get to spend some time with their mom too. That's just free babysitting for her. It's the whole thing is just disgusted. I'm adopted, not going to lay probably out of context, but I thought I'd put it out there. I don't think it's out of context. That's a blessing. Maybe Leo will do something about the dog. So I'll be interested to see what's going to happen because she's, mind you, she's like Brie, right? She says a lot of things. It doesn't really happen. She's supposed to be going to her sister's house in Florida for Easter. She's supposed to leave tomorrow. The dog, she kept saying, was going to be gone. The dog is still there. Now, she's also said that she's going to be leaving her son there because her son needs male discipline. I guarantee you, if I, a perfect stranger, had her son for a week, he would completely be totally different because he would have what he needs. But I guess he's going to stay with the sister for a while. I truly, truly hope so because the kid needs it. But regardless of what good they do on the child, as soon as it comes back, it's going to go right back because she's now been told by CPS, I don't know how many times, that, who are you yelling at, sir? God never meows. That it's okay to yell at your kids. That's okay. I don't know if they're just not watching the videos to know it's not just yelling at your kids periodically, but that's the only form of communication. Even the few times when she does say, I love you, they'd be like, I do love you, or I love you too now. Get your ass in the bed right now. Like, everything is screaming. I can't watch. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. And it's disturbing. And the way she talks about her older kids and their father when they're at the age to where they're going to be able to start watching social media is disturbing and disgusting. Literally, my cat is like, what time is it? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. No wonder. He was like, you are too old. You quit showing your socks and get your ass in the bed. Plus, I was rushing when I came in. Typically, he gets like 10 minutes of some snuggle time before I come on here. But anyways, so that is a brief synopsis. All of this was literally just to say, if you guys are on live on TikTok, please be careful. Please watch what's happening. I pray not, even though I can't stand this girl, I pray nothing happens to them. It's just a, hey, Sergeant Giggles. It's just a scary, scary, scary situation. And if it's happening to her, who else is it happening to? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Anyways, look at me. I came on at 6 o'clock and said, this is going to be a short live tonight, guys. Here we are. I said, not another 3-hour live. I did not lie. It was not a 3-hour live. It was 4. Because he would start. Absolutely. Every time she does something, I'm like, again, I'm not a perfect parent. I'm not perfect at anything by any stretch of the imagination. But with kids, it's really so easy. Let me give you another example. Last one, I swear. She says, all right, fine. I'll start potty training him. Mind you, she just buys one size diaper for the 1-year-old and the 3-year-old. They just share. Okay? So she's like, I don't know why. He just doesn't want to be. He's just not potty trained. He just isn't. When he's ready, he'll be ready, and that's when he'll do it. And I'm like, man, I potty trained my kids and my grandkids quick, within a couple days to a week max. And like, she's been doing it for like 6 months, she says. So yeah, so they get ready to go somewhere, and she was like, now AJ, take your ass in there and go to the bathroom right now. And he starts crying. Well, that's your first thing right there. You've made going to the bathroom a negative, like a punishment, right? Get your ass in there and go to the bathroom. And he's like, I don't want to. She's like, I'm not telling you, get your ass in there, take your ass in there and go to the bathroom. And she was like, yep. She was like, nope, I'm not, or he says, no, I don't want to. She's like, I'll give you a lollipop. So he goes in, then he comes out and he's like, I went potty. And she's still on live. And she's like, all right, good. She's like, now go get your coat and go do whatever. He's like, I went pee-pee in the potty. And she's like, go get your shoes and your shirt on now. So easy. She should be going with him every hour. They have little things set up every 2 hours and say, okay, come on, AJ, you ready? We're going to go pee-pee in the potty. Who's going to go first? You or mom, or whatever it is, you know. And then when they go potty, I did this, again, with all of my kids and grandkids, not saying that it works. It was a family function and affair. I put them up on my shoulders. We did a whole dance. Pee-pee in the potty, a pee-pee in the potty. And everybody in the whole house clapped. It was a big to-do. And they got one Skittle, M&M, whatever there was. They got 1 or 2 for going. And we washed the hands. We did the whole 9. He gets cussed out. And then she didn't even go in to flush, make sure he wiped his hands, wash his hands. Absolutely nothing. That's why he's not being potty trained. That's why the kid's not walking. That's why your kids don't talk that well, because the AJ talks great by saying, clock that T, bitch. Come on, big back, get over here, big back. Those things, yeah, he can say great because that's all he hears. How about starting to read? How about sitting down writing? He was trying to write the other day. She's like, swear to God, that's it. Throw all this shit away. All you do is make a mess. You can't even do it right. So I'm just like, it's so toxic and dwelling and overwhelming. And he's just a 3-year-old little boy who wants somebody to love him and somebody to treat him right. And I guarantee you, anybody who actually has a heart and has raised children successfully, I'm glad he's going with the sister. Her sister is totally different than her, has a great husband, great relationship, great kids do great. They're not on social media. It will be beautiful. The best thing AJ says is, hi guys, welcome to my channel, hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got all that down because that's all he hears. And you don't get this time back. At 18 months, I just saw a video just popped up of my granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter. She knew every letter, upper and lowercase letter, and was able to put it. No, she was 2. Upper and lowercase letter. She was able to put it in the little, they're the little foam things that pop out. She knew every color and every shape by 2 years old. This kid doesn't know any of it. And it's her fault. That makes me sad. Do you know how excited I was when my son I know! Oh, I didn't want to make you cry, love. Oh, you did the same, Heather, with yours for the bathroom thing? It works like a charm, and it's such a big deal. Like with everything. Even when my oldest son, when he shaved for the first time, I took videos of it. It was just a big deal. Like, we make big deals out of that thing. Like, social media is truly ruining the parent-child relationship, in my opinion. Not with all. Again, you guys know me. I got the grands. The phone is out of my hands. I am not on social media when I have them because that's precious time. All I can think about is his brain development. Yes. And how off. Absolutely. I'm telling you, if you guys go watch her channel, it's literally, what I showed you today is minor. The way that kid screams bloody murder, and the way she just yells at him and says she doesn't give up about him. It's just, and then we'll come on camera and be like, and say something about it. Yep, I sure did say it. I did. And what are you going to do about it? Call CPS? I don't care. They can have them. Come get them if you want them. Like, it's just, it's crazy that us random strangers over here that don't know this kid are heartbroken for this kid more than her. And she doesn't get it. She always says, you guys are just a bunch of little pussy-ass bitches. You can't do cocaine, and you guys, because you guys don't yell at your kids. I bet your kids are bad as shit. No. Actually, my kids are good as shit, and they were never talked to like that. I have 4 kids, all very successful in their careers, very well, in healthy relationships with children, owning homes, cars, the whole 9. They are 31 to 25. They were never spoke to like that. They were raised to be very supportive of each other, One had gymnastics. Everybody was there, boys included. They had to sign up to help set up the gym. We were at the basketball and baseball field. Everybody was there. To this day, my 31-year-old still plays baseball. Everybody's there. All my kids, kid-in-laws, grandkids, me, we're all there at his games still to this day because we're a family that's tight-knit. Do you know she won't even go watch her son play football or her daughter dance because her ex-husband's wife will be there? So you're missing out on everything your kids do. You won't go to the school events, nothing, because the ex-husband's wife is there. That's who's raising your kids. They've had them for the last 3-4 years, lady. 4 years, yeah, since before she had her son. Before she was even pregnant with him. Yeah, so they've had custody of him for 4 years. Let me see. My sister, when she was getting potty trained and I had to help, I always rewarded her with treats. Yes, they're moving it. Yes, absolutely. It's so important to do every time so they remember. Then they're excited to go. They want to go. It literally takes a couple of days to do it. My 3-year grandson knows all the planets, alphabet, and numbers. Knows how to spell his name and a bunch of... Absolutely, because he's probably getting so much time and attention put into him. These kids get nothing. There's no attention. She does a workout every, whenever she goes live, and the kids want to play with stuff, and she's like, just stop it, get up. And this one, again, I've said it 20 times. It irks my nerves that she constantly says everything is hers. Don't touch my stuff. Don't get off of my couch. Get out. Everything is hers. How are they ever going to know what's theirs? How is that a home if nothing is theirs? Life is too short. Each little moment needs to... Yes. Celebrate each moment. Absolutely. See, this is why you guys are my people. I love you guys. My son wasn't potty trained till 5. Granted, he has medical problems. He has to remember how... Absolutely. And, each kid is totally different. And if it takes longer, that's okay. Right? In your situation, like you said, medical problems. But I'm sure you guys were still working with him. You weren't just like, kick your ass in there and go to the bathroom. And then not paying no attention. And no praise at all when he did it. It just blows my mind. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. Can I even name the plants now? Truly heartbreaking. And you know what's heartbreaking to me too about this whole thing, you guys, and this is the last thing I'll say about it, is the amount of followers that she has. Now, I grasp, she has 114,000 followers on YouTube. I grasp a lot of those are very old followers who probably, are no longer around, right? And a lot of them are people who watch just for the train wreck. But she does have very loyal supporters, and that blows my mind. It's equivalent to me of Brie having loyal supporters. How? How can somebody support that behavior, So, anyways, all right. Well, this was a very long live, so I'm going to end. Not to mention, nobody is clean. Literally, they were leaving to go to the store or go have lunch or something. Didn't wash the hands. Didn't check to see if he even went in the potty. Didn't check to see if he had any drawers on. Absolutely nothing. Just get your shit and let's go. It's so it literally breaks my heart. And then again, the TikTok live last night is what pushed me over the edge. I don't know what we can do about it. If there is anything they can do about it. Excuse me, it's just so much. If my 15-year-old self can do it, then hello. Then the lady can do it. I'm 32, almost 33. My sister is almost 18 years old. And in prom, oh, I love prom. She couldn't name a day she went without. That's a very sweet story, love. Thank you for sharing that. And I agree with you. Like, this is not her first rodeo. This is babies 4 and 5 for her. 4 and 5. So you should know by now what it is that you're doing. So, anyways, on that note, guys, I will see you back over on the Tickety Talk Love you all. Have a blessed night, and I will see you guys tomorrow.